Billy, as a youngster growing up in the wider Bolton area, are your early memories of kicking a ball around?
The memories are very good actually. Obviously, when I started playing football, it was kind of just for fun, so with my mates and stuff. And then I ended up getting seen by a couple of teams and just went and played with them.
And you did end up at Bolton Development, Bolton Wanderers that is.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
It was a summer camp in the summer, and I went to play for them. And then they've asked me to play more games, and then yeah, that was it really. And played in a couple of tournaments against the actual Bolton and stuff like that. And then yeah, I just ended up staying there for about a year, I think.
And you were obviously a young man. You're still a young man now, of course, much younger back then. Were you aware that maybe scouts from Bolton Wanderers or other clubs were watching that particular tournament?
Yeah, we were told, to be fair, that it was like a good opportunity. And obviously, you know, when you're young, you want to be in the good clubs, because that's when you develop a lot, like technically and stuff. So yeah, we were told that scouts would be there. So a bit of nerves, but no, it was good.
Well, I was going to ask you about that, because as a youngster, you're playing a game, it's all about enjoyment. But of course, like everyone in whatever they do in life, you want to see how far you can go. So a little bit of nerves, but do you find as well that that helps you to perform better, knowing that someone's looking on?
Yeah, no, I've always, I think, performed better with nerves, because it makes you, I don't know, it prepares you more, I think. You know, if you go in without any nerves or anything, you won't be as focused, not like ready to perform.
And then after Bolton Wanderers, you moved on to another team, still in the local area, but that's where you first got spotted by the New Saints.
Yeah, so that was a team based in Manchester called Future 11s. That I was there for about 3 years, till about I was 13, 14. And then a tournament in Manchester where TNS were there, played against them and just got asked to come down, play a couple of games. And then I signed for TNS.
And at that stage, what did you know about Welsh football, if anything?
Nothing really. I don't even think I'd been to Wales at that age, so yeah, nothing.
So you came to the New Saints, you had a trial, played a few games. Again, there is the aspect of the pressure on you as a young person, but also the positive that can actually influence you and make you perform better.
Yeah, I was nervous for the trials, but obviously as well, you've got to think that you're good enough and they've asked you there for a reason. So yeah, it's just about performing.
So did you feel you did well? Because obviously they did, whoever was responsible for that age group at the time.
Yeah, I think I showed some good qualities and that I could develop more, which obviously has happened because I've been here like 5 years and kept developing.
And then you were with the academy for about 3 seasons here at Park Hall. Then you moved into the scholarship system. Again, that's another big step forward in your career.
Yeah, so in the 3 years we went on tours and stuff as well to different countries, and they were good. We went to France and then got the scholar, did the 2 years at North Shropshire College, and obviously coming down here in the day and training, and then that led to me getting a pro.
And when you were doing your training with the coaches here at Park Hall, again, further steps in terms of your development?
Yeah, big steps. Obviously the scholars, it's competitive because you're all kind of playing for positions and stuff at that age. So yeah, it was just about like trying to be the best really and just keep developing in training and just focusing.
And looking back to last season, any highlights in particular that come to mind?
I'd say the Youth Cup. Obviously I didn't play in the final because I was injured, but no, that was I think the best moment for like as a collective with the team.
Well, it most certainly was the first time we've lifted the trophy ever. But what was it like being part of it, but on the day not being part of it?
Yeah, it was mixed emotions really. Obviously you're happy because you've won something and that's what you've been working towards. But like on a personal level, you want to be involved, don't you? But when it's your like injuries keeping you out of it, it's the worst thing really.
You talk about working towards something. I guess that's part of your development as you work through the academy system, maybe move from one club to another. You're always working towards something, and then you come to the point where the next step, if you stay at Park Hall, is to sign a professional contract, and you did.
Yeah, that was obviously a really good moment signing the pro, and it was a relief for all the work that I'd put in and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a good moment.
Well, we have spoken to a number of players that have signed the first year pro contract, and we will speak to the others in due course. But one of the questions that I've consistently asked of the individuals is, did it come as a surprise when you were offered a contract, or were you perhaps expecting it?
It was a surprise, but also a little bit expecting it. I thought I'd done all that I could, really. So yeah, it was a surprise and it felt really good, but I also did, half expect it, not fully, but yeah.
And it's another big step up this season because you're around the first team.
Yeah, it's a high intensity, and obviously because winning the league and stuff's so important, you can tell that the training's much more intense because it's about getting the 3 points and stuff like that. But yeah, it's obviously a higher level, and it's just about getting used to it, and I guess again keep developing.
And of course with the pre-season friendlies as well, you've had match time.
Yeah, I think I played a full game against Cliftonville, which I did well there. I played against Bala and a bit against Newtown, so I've had some good minutes. Yeah, it's been good.
And you're happy with your performances in those games?
Yeah, definitely. I thought I showed that I was, because obviously when you come to the first team, a lot of it's physicality as well, but I thought I showed that I could match it, if you know what I mean.
And you're now driving and you get yourself around, of course, but you have to go back in time, and we must mention the role of parents in all of this, because for every young footballer or athlete or sports person in general, the input of the parents during those formative years has been immense.
Yeah, no, I think they played kind of the biggest part in it, really, because obviously coming down here it's like an hour-and-a-half drive each way, so it's a big commitment for my parents, especially when they're working and stuff, and the cost of fuel and stuff like that. So a lot of it's down to them, obviously being able to get down whenever I can and whenever the team needs me for games and stuff.
And Billy, you're still a young man, of course. You've signed your professional contract, but you're very much rooted. Your feet is very much on the ground. What does the future hold for you over the next season?
Hopefully just game time, just minutes on the pitch, really. Hopefully, I've not played in the league yet, so maybe get an appearance, and yeah, in the cups and different stuff like that. Hopefully I get some game time.
And when you're not here at Park Hall or driving the 3-hour round trip to get here, what do you like to do?
Not much, really. Sometimes I go to the driving range with a couple of friends, and just, yeah, that's it, really. Not much.
Serious golfer or just for fun?
No, just for fun. Just for fun, yeah. I'm not nothing serious.
Billy, thank you for your time today. Very much appreciated, and all the very, very best for the upcoming campaign.
Cheers, Rev.